Joey. Hey everyone, this is Gary House, the Outdoor Cook. Welcome to Cooking Everything Outdoors. Today we're going to be cooking a Dutch oven Mountain Man breakfast. And this is guaranteed to fill you up. Perfect for camping, perfect for anywhere outdoors. One of my favorites. Let's get going. I'm going to show you how to do it right now. This morning, before it gets too hot, it's going to be in the mid-90s today, I'm going to be making a Mountain Man breakfast. I have all my goodies laid out here, the essential coffee, and we're going to make one of the must-dos for camping. And this is just a very hearty breakfast, full of a lot of good stuff, and I improvise all the time. I never make it the same way twice. I always add something new, something different. I'm going to stick with basic ingredients today, but before we get started we need to get our coals going. And I use a charcoal chimney starter and just get this going here. Go. I always use a Weber charcoal chimney starter. This is my Dutch oven table. Always need to have a good pair of gloves around. Lid lifters. Keep a couple different styles handy. I'll get that going. Today I'm going to use the Camp Chef Lewis and Clark edition 12-inch Dutch oven. Probably won't need any oil or anything to get this going because I'm going to be using sausage. Looks like we got a false start on our briquettes. And that does happen. In our breakfast today, hash browns, throw out some sausage. I'm just going to top it off with a bunch of different cheeses that I've got laying left over. I throw in some green onions. Have some portobello mushrooms, nice big red onion. Garlic, and probably 6 to 8 brown eggs. So let's start chopping some of this up, getting some prep going while our briquettes are going. I like a lot of green onion. It adds a lot of color, and it's certainly adds a nice taste to everything. Oh, I might add that I'm going to use coarse ground black pepper, parsley flakes, and garlic salt. Coals are ready to go. It's really hot. You always want to protect yourself when you're pouring the coals out. Now, because I'm going to be frying my sausage, I need a lot of heat on the bottom. It's not how we're going to cook the whole meal, but I need to get this going. It requires a lot of heat, a lot of coals on the bottom. I probably have a good 20 coals on the bottom there. What I have here is about a pound, 1 pound, 3.34 ounces of country style pork sausage. To that I'm going to be adding my onions and it is starting to sizzle now. No other seasoning will I add to this to get going. We get our eggs going. Bunch of different ways to crack eggs. Some schools say crack it on the rim of the bowl. Some say hit it flat on a flat surface. I actually don't know what's better. I've been playing with hitting it on a flat surface for what that's worth. Seems to work pretty good. The sausage is thoroughly cooked. Onions are getting a little translucent. I don't want them too bad. I just don't want them crunchy. I still want to taste that. So now we're going to start adding our other ingredients. What I need to do first is get this off the heat. So whenever you're moving your Dutch ovens around, get your lid on it. Because I guarantee you anything and everything will get in that Dutch oven. All I'm doing is placing my extra coals on top of my Dutch oven lid. And with a 12-inch Dutch oven, I am going to want about 7 or 8 coals on the bottom. No more than that. So, there we go. Redistributed. We'll take our lid lifter. Take this off. Add our ingredients. Onions, garlic, and mushrooms. Hash browns. Say about 15 ounces, a pound of hash browns, and our egg mix. First, we get this mixed up really good. About halfway stirred there, I'm going to start adding some more seasoning. My coarse ground black pepper, and all this is seasoned to taste. It's entirely up to you how much you want to put on. Garlic salt. Go low sodium, no sodium if you want. Parsley. That's my flavor threesome, my go-to that I always use. Give this another good mix. Pour my eggs in. That is that. One final mix. Get everything evenly coated and distributed. Take a big old pot of slop. Lid back on there. And I'll be cooking that for about 30 minutes. Okay, it's been about 40 minutes now. Take a look at this. I always, with any egg dish, I always like to take a peek. Make sure it's firmed up. And that is rock solid done. And now what we're going to do is throw on our topping, and that is cheese. We just have a couple leftover mixes, pre-shredded cheese. This is only going to be on here, cooking only long enough to melt. And the soup, that is not going to take long. Just a medley of cheeses. So I've got some Colby, some mozzarella, some cheddar, just to get the ooze on the top of that. And that's all there is to that. About 5 minutes from now, we're going to be eating Mountain Man breakfast. It is done. Breakfast is served.